Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are just seeing this video, I'm Queen B of Queen B Unique Creation, and to my returning subscriber, did you guys miss me? I miss you too. Don't worry, I am back now for back-to-back tutorial. So make sure you like this video, leave a comment and you subscribe. So today we'll be learning how to make this spiral twist turban. I'll just be making the video on the twist turban on top. If you want a tutorial for the turban base, let me know in the comment section. Let's go. So for our spiral twist, the material I'm using is called raw silk fabric. It's called raw silk. So for the measurement, I'm using, you measure the length on the stretchy part of the stretchy area. So for the length of this fabric, this is 32 inches for the length. The length is 32 inches, while the width is 30 inches. The width is 30 inches. Actually, you can use 28 or 27 for the width because I later trim up the Essex. So now we'll be needing our foam. This foam is a 1-inch foam. When you get to where they are selling all this bedsheet material, furniture material, just tell them you want a 1-inch foam for this. So for the 1-inch foam, you are going to be cutting 1 inch for the width. So people use 1.5, but I prefer the size of this 1 inch. So the length of this foam is 29 inches. You can actually use 26 or 27 if you want to add handle to it, but in this video I just joined it to the turban at the back. I didn't add any handle. So we needed 6 of this foam, 6 of 1 inches foam. Then the width is 1 inches while the length is 29. We need it in 6 places. You can use 5, you can use 4, but I just like the way this 6 is on the turban. So the rest part will be on our sewing machine. So here is on our sewing machine. Like I said, I already made the turban base. If you want the tutorial, let me know in the comment section. I will drop it, but we will not be focusing on that. We'll focus on the twist on top. So this is the 32 by 30 inches for the twist. So to start, you are going to leave out half an inch. You leave out half an inch. You have to be very, very patient and attentive to this step rather, because this is a very, very crucial step. So you carry the foam just like you see me do in the video, then you use the fabric to cover the foam. You know, the foam is 29 while the fabric is 32, so the Essex will be on top. The Essex will be at the top, so you leave a space at the top. Then you can pin it down for beginner. You can pin everything down all through for a beginner, but me, I can find my way around it. So I will just use the cloth to fold it to make sure the foam is firm on the clothes. Then you start sewing. When you are sewing, make sure it is firm and very tight. The foam must not be loose, it must not be moving, but don't sew on the foam, sew on the fabric. Just by the side of the foam, that's where you are going to sew, just the way you see me do in this video. So as you are sewing, you pay attention to it. Don't let the fabric to be too much. The foam must be tight inside the fabric. Then you sew it all the way through down, just the way you see me do in this video. Then this is the first step. Then for the second step, for the second foam, you are going to carry the foam and put it under, just the way I did the first one, and put it under. Then use the fabric to cover it. Then the middle of the first and the last, you leave like half an inch. Half an inch will be at that middle. Pay attention, and the video is self-explanatory, but let me explain further so I'll be able to understand. That place that my index finger is the half an inch. Then that's where you are going to sew. Then this one that we leave, make sure you do not sew it. Be careful. Always, as you are sewing it, be using your hand to be pulling out that first half an inch we leave at the beginning. The one I'm dragging out. You to be dragging it out so that you will not go and sew it down. Because if you sew it down, you have to use everything again before you will be able to remove it. So just the way I did the first step is the way I'm going to do the second step. I'll just leave half an inch at the middle. You can use your index finger to create that half an inch, or you can use your tape to be creating it. And as you are sewing it, be arranging it. Make sure you are drawing the fabric because it must be tight, but there must be a space. You can see that space at the middle where I'm sewing is just half an inch, or let's say quarter of an inch space. It depends on how tight you want the twist to look like at the end. So you sew it, and as you are sewing it, be dragging down the first half an inch you leave at the beginning, so that you will not go and sew it down, just like I said earlier. So after sewing it, the foam was coming out, so I have to push it up. Then I start the third foam rather. It's the same step we are going to do for the sixth foam. The way I do the first one is the way I'm going to do the second. This is the third one I'm doing now, just the same way I do everything. So let me show you this third one. Then after sewing this third one, I'll go off camera to make the remaining 6. It's just the same step. It's just the same way I sew this one that you are going to sew every of the 6 foam we've cut down. Just the same step. And as you are sewing, like I said earlier, be drawing out that first half an inch you leave at the beginning, so that you will not sew it down. If you sew it down, you are going to lose all what you've sewn. So I've sewed the 3 here. So you see the 3 that I sewed. You see the 3. You see the inside. You can see the way the inside. You see that's half an inch. Then the first half an inch. You can see that I did not sew it down because I was very careful. Now I'll sew the remaining one off camera. Then I'll show you the next step to take. So here I have sewed this. You can see it's 6. You can see I've sewed the 6 foam down. This is the front. I've sewed everything down. This is the inner. This is the inside of the fabric. You can look at it. You can see that we have S6. That's why I said you can use 27 or 28. So now I'm going to cut like half an inch away from the SS because I'm going to trim it up. We really don't need that SS. That's why I said you can use 27 or 28 for your width of the fabric. So now I've cut it out. I cut away the excess and remain half an inch. So that half an inch that I leave in the first place, you know, there is something like this air that used to come with fabric. So I'm going to trim up that air too. That air you see me trimming up, I'll trim it up because I don't need it. I like my work to be neat. That air, you can see, I'm just trimming up the air, not the half an inch, just that air that used to come with new fabric that I'm trimming up because we don't need it. So I'm just trimming it up. So no, that half an inch that I leave in the first time and the second half an inch, I put the 2 more together and I will sew it down. This part may be a bit tedious, but you just have to work your way around it. The first half an inch and the second half an inch, you leave the last half an inch rather, you join the 2 together and you sew it down. You see I've sewn it down, then you just press it inside the middle. As simple as that. Just push it in. This place, I omitted that place while sewing, so I will have to sew it again. So here I'll sew it and I'm trimming off any excess that is there. Then we are just going to push it in. Push it in, then nobody will see it. As simple as that. After this, then you get someone to hold it for you. So then we are going to twist. Very, very simple. You see, you can twist it to the front, you can twist it to the back. Anyhow, just twist it the way you want. You can see, and your design is ready. Just see. So I'm going to sew the mouth of it, the 2 mouths. I'm going to sew it down because I want to attach it to our turban base. You can actually leave your own this way and just create an undo and add it to it to tie at the back. But I don't want that undo, so I want it to be on the turban. So I'm just closing that part because I'm still going to join it to the turban. I close the first one and I close the second one. As you are closing it, you'll be retwisting it because the twist will be opening. You know, just like you make air twist, if you don't hold it, it will lose. So you'll be retwisting it so that it will not lose back. You can twist it as much as you want, depending on how you want it to look. So yeah, I'm just sewing the second place and I finished sewing the 2. So this is it. This is how it was looking like now. Then I'll take my turban, the turban base that we created before. You can see I'm still twisting it in this video. So here is our turban base that I've already made. I said, if you want a video on how to make this V-form turban, let me know in the comment section so I'll post it as my next video. So now I lose the like 2 inches inward from the turban at the back. Then I put the end of the twist inside. the hand will be inside, the turban will be down and will be up, then I will sew it. But this part is too bulky. If your machine cannot sew it, you can actually use needle and thread, which is exactly what I later used because it was too bulky for my machine to pass through. If you have watched to this point, kindly click the like button, make sure you subscribe, support your girl. It is not easy to be making video, okay guys? So here is the finished look of our spiral twist turban. If you like this video, like I said earlier, make sure you subscribe. There is a link in the description box of my WhatsApp group that I created for you guys. It's free, just join. In case you have any design you want me to make, so you can just send it to the group, you understand? Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.